Great dragon, I come in peace.
Why does a human child come to my home?
To understand.
Long ago, in a peaceful kingdom surrounded by green hills and sparkling rivers, there lived a young princess named Elena. She was not a princess who spent her days only in the palace halls. Elena loved to read old books, explore the gardens, and listen carefully to the stories of the people in her kingdom. Her heart was kind, and her courage was greater than anyone imagined. The kingdom had lived in harmony for many years, protected by tall stone walls and wise rulers. But beyond the mountains, deep inside a dark and mysterious forest, lived a dragon named Oron. The people feared him, for legends said that he breathed fire and guarded ancient magic. Parents warned their children never to go near the forest, and merchants refused to travel. The king called for a meeting and announced, "The dragon is a danger to our people. We must protect the kingdom at all costs." Brave knights volunteered to fight the dragon, but none returned. Each attempt ended in failure, and sadness spread across the land. Princess Elena watched silently. Deep in her heart, she felt that something was wrong. What if the dragon is not our enemy? She wondered. What if there is a reason for his anger? That night, Elena made a brave decision. Without telling anyone, she packed a small bag, wrapped herself in a cloak, and slipped out of the palace. Guided by the moonlight and her courage, she walked toward the forbidden forest. The forest was darker than she imagined. Strange sounds surrounded her, and shadows danced between the trees. Fear knocked at her heart, but Elena whispered, "Courage is not the absence of fear, but walking forward despite it." After hours of walking, she reached a mountain cave glowing with a red light. A deep breath echoed from inside. The dragon was there. Summoning all her strength, Elena stepped forward and called out, "Great dragon, I come in peace." The cave grew silent. Slowly, a massive shape moved forward. Oron, the dragon, emerged. His scales shimmered like fire, and his eyes glowed with ancient wisdom. "Why does a human child come to my home?" the dragon growled. Elena stood tall. "I am Princess Elena. I came to understand, not to fight." The dragon paused, surprised. No one had ever spoken to him without a sword. "For years," the dragon said, "humans have taken from the forest, destroyed the rivers, and forgotten the old promises. This land was once protected by balance, but that balance is broken." Elena listened carefully. She realized the dragon was not evil. He was guarding the ancient magic that kept the land alive. "Our kingdom did not know, but I will help restore what was lost." The dragon studied her eyes and saw truth in her words. "If you are honest, prove it. Heal the crystal spring, and the fire will fade." The crystal spring was a legendary source of life, hidden deep in the forest, now poisoned by neglect. Elena promised to restore it. With the dragon's guidance, Elena returned to the kingdom and spoke to her father. At first, the king was angry and afraid, but when Elena shared the truth, he listened. Together, the kingdom and the dragon worked to heal the land. Trees were replanted, rivers cleaned, and the crystal spring shone once more. As balance returned, the dragon's flames softened into warm light. Fear turned into friendship. On the day peace was restored, Oron flew across the sky, not as a monster, but as a guardian. The people cheered, and Princess Elena smiled. She had learned that true bravery is kindness, and that understanding can change the world. And from that day on, the kingdom prospered, protected by both wisdom and heart. The end. Shiny star, dragon, crown, kingdom.